Morning. We are going to talk about the phenomenon of Boda accidents. Police says that at least 2 people die every day.
At least.
As a result of Boda accidents. At least 500 people die every year, and close to 1,200 go away with injuries. We're going to ask, what causes Boda accidents? Have you been involved in one? Have you had a relative being involved in a Boda accident? Abantu ba Boda bano mateka chi againa okuba.
Other Boda riders the problem, or you who sit on the Boda?
The passengers. I'll probably start by asking who has been involved in a Boda accident or knows someone who died or got injured as a result of an accident. Right?
Who has heard of anyone? Yes.
I was involved in an accident one time, though it wasn't so serious. And I think it was my problem. My host did.
How did it happen?
Yeah, I told the guy to rush because I was late for work. So I told him, hurry, let's go, you're not going. Am I so heavy, that kind of thing. And before I knew it, I was under a car. I fell, I don't know how I fell, but I was just under a car. So I think the thing is two-way. Much as those guys don't really ride well, the passengers are also to blame sometimes.
On several occasions, I see that most of the Boda riders, most of them are untrained people. They don't know the traffic law, because the way they overtake, the way they join, the speed they use, the speed limits, they don't know. So most of them, someone jumps, the brother may be by a Boda. The next day he's struggling to ride the Boda. He doesn't know what is the traffic law. And eventually he joined the road. The road is very busy. He doesn't know where to brake. He doesn't know how to join. He comes in. So, yes. So in most cases, they are on the wrong. They don't know the road traffic laws. That's why they are causing accidents all the time.
Do you know any particular Boda man who has done a very stupid thing and said, now this one, he must have gotten a Boda yesterday?
Yeah, even, one time I was around Makerere there. I was also driving. So when I was joining the road, a Boda guy came in front of me, and I happened to beat him. But I think because he was on the wrong, he just took off. He took off.
So he didn't hit him so
I stopped to wait and see the way forward.
Yes.
Okay, maybe what was about Boda accidents, just that those Boda riders are always not serious, that they are not trained, and they always like dodge these jams, dodging the jams. Like someone yesterday, we were coming in a taxi like on a road, and someone was over speeding, and he actually knocked our taxi, just overriding. He was overpacked, had 3 passengers on the Boda. Yes, and then I was surprised. Can such a person riding such kind of people and then over speeding?
Nekati, lwachukiriza, for example, to even be 2 people Boda. Which means, because for me I think 2 people is already overloading the Boda.
Because now that's 3 of you.
And some of people like serving.
Or serving as
they save money, but they take and Boda. If you're 2, that's 1.5.
Why do you think there are very, very many Boda accidents? Except
very many Boda accidents are increasing just because of untrained people, untrained riders, and that there are no rules that are put there to guide them.
Another thing, they're under influence of ganja, Sometimes they have ganja on them. Because the way they ride is not normal.
Madam, how do you know that?
No, you can't tell. Really, you can tell the way they ride is not normal. They have ganja.
Wale nyeko Boda omusajja anywedde enjaga.
Chali chitya.
Nene ebintu byabayogera ne speed gyabakutwalamu, abakuvuga bubi, akugwa mu binnya, akola biki, emmotoka wagiraba agiyite eno n'agyetoolola n'agidde eno.
Well, if you're just joining us at Syndicate SMS, go to our Facebook page, Minibuzz Uganda, tweet us at Minibuzz Uganda, and be a part of this discussion. Lawrence Niwabine is the head of traffic in Kampala. Let's take a look at what he has to say about this. And when we come back, we'll ask the people here what should be the guidelines for Boda riders. Should they go to a driving school, and how are you going to guarantee protection for your children in the case of Boda is a necessary evil, but how do you control the accidents happening? Take a look at this.
These accidents are self-inflicted. Self-inflicted in the sense that you see some professionals like a doctor, a teacher, a lawyer being ridden in the city center on a boda. And this boda rider jumps the traffic lights when he's carrying, for example, an engineer. Really, who is to blame? The person who is carrying you on a boda has never had any formal education. When you are in a hurry is when you think of jumping on a boda and put pressure on the rider. The boda increases his madness and rides you, and you are flying on these roads. Can't you prevail over this rider and say, please stop if you are not riding me properly? These bodas you see in town, they come in containers. They come as spare parts, and URA clears containers. They are assembled in Ndeva, and the following day you find them on the streets without number plates. We need to have a bond where these bodas are controlled. Any boda that gets out of that bond should have paid taxes and properly licensed. The operations of boda is not controlled. They enjoy a free zone area in their operations. We need really to identify these motorcycles. When a motorcycle from Natete crosses to Nakawa, the public should tell. We need really to ensure that these bodas do not enjoy a free zone area. They should operate in restricted areas, and they should be controlled and their movement monitored.
Lawrence Niwabine, our reactions to Lawrence, Ayaga Mani, where
wasomako otegeera oli doctor oli engineer naye gwe bayisa ku bitaala ng'olaba ekitaala kya ready nogamba yangu wako naye tonogamba boy bongako ondese speed
mwana ondese
mani okirowoozako kyekyo sebo
ekireeto ababalaboda okufuna accident abantu abakulu abakola mu offices baba bakola bodaboda mwangu ye speed baleetera boda okuvuga speed eno bakolesa okufuna accident okubitaala nga biraga metoka kuba ebigere ibona bita ku biti ngona mukula mukala teyanguyeku muterewere
nze kyendaba nti abantu abamu bagala nnyo emirimu gyabwe okusinga obulamu bwabwe kati bw'obanga oyagala nnyo omulimu gwe abasinga obungi batya nti owa bodaboda singa amugamba nti yita ku kitaala tayimu ye gyayagala okutuukirako ejja kuba yeeyo kati bw'anaakirinda kubanga abamu batya okulinnya takisi tejja kuyita ku kitaala. Then secondly bw'omwagambye nti lwaki omuntu bw'aba agenda owa bodaboda tosobola musaba driving permit, buli muntu alina waliwo ebiti ebyenjawulo, buli muntu alina obuyinza bwe bukoma. Kati omuntu talina talina buyinza busaba waki owa bodaboda, waliwo authorities ezigira ki ezisupposed omusaba ki
kyogamba kati nga passenger oba oyiseewo olina okukoma
exactly oba oyiseewo tosobola genda wa musawo n'omugamba ndaga qualifications oliko nkuba empiso
naye ng'oyingidde ku stage osanzeeko babodaboda nga mukaaga waliwo gwolaba ayambadde helmet ayambadde reflector ng'olaba mbutuufu oyo omusajja alinga ategeera kyakola ayambadde helmet alina buli kimu olaba ng'olaba waliwo bateeka zino permit mu maaso wano they permits agiteekawo ng'ogiraba omulekawo otya n'okwata ono ali mu ka vest batade mu sheds awa choenga tomanyi wali
zisiraba nga ina permit n'agiteekaawo era zibeera mu nsawo traffic emala mubuuza ne balyoka bazijjayo okujjako nga nti waliwo etteeka eryafulumye balina ozzambala like oba identity cards.
Bodabodas are necessary evil. Tuzeetaaga kuba jamu yobambi weeri naye tukoze tutya okubeera ne bodabodas naye ate nga tetufuna accidents ennyingi ennyo the way it has been sebo.
First of all nze kyendaba kulira rules baagala okukola nti agenda okuvuga taxi bagenda kuba nga bakwagaza PSV license. Kati n'aba bodaboda gavumenti etandike kuba kati kubanga yali temanyi nti accidents zijja kuba nnyingi kati etandikirewo etandika okumanya nti kakati nti abantu balina okutrainingibwa ng'ogenda kuvuga ki bodaboda kubanga nayo eri mu kiti kya mmotoka. Bw'oba ovuga bodaboda it's not like a bicycle where you just come and start riding. Ebiseera ebisinga obungi bw'omuba muvuga bwe muti bodaboda nga muli kukubona gwoba osobola okugendera amateeka bakuvuma oli musiru oli wuwo okola ki olowooza somebody olaba ebintu ebityo kubanga kena livuga okekaali kapya nagamba olowooza terikaddiwa
obodawo omugamba ojja kunsula agamba ng'ogenda kugwa wekaweka gomanyiza kwendi wayogera. Yeah, that guy told me that.
Finally, we have to restore a lot of these people. They don't have this road discipline. We have to restore a lot of road discipline in them. But when you reach the light, you have to stop. When you are joining, you have to do this. You have to be instructed. Most of them come right from home to the road. They don't know that the road has regulations.
Yes.
They don't know road regulation. They should be taught.
Nice time.
You okay?
It seems like they are rowdy by default. As in, once you get a boda to ride, you just start being like that. So I think they should be trained, as in should be for you to ride a boda. The way we are registering our phone numbers, those bodas should be also registered first. Then you get it. Also, you have a number such that we can easily, trace you.
Sebo, thank you for coming. Otusanze nga tuli wano tuli kumpeo tunyumya ku boda accidents. Nga tubuuza how should we reduce boda accidents mu Kampala kuba zo nnyingi babo.
Mpozi nga basuusi factory ne basooka ne bayimiriza obabwe ne bagamba boda tuzisazeeko.
Basooke ba stopping
factory.
Basolution eyo nga nkambu.
Onayagala kuba kubagobi.
Basobola okukitandikako. Of course tosobola kuzimbalawo wabula ozikendeeza. Waba ogamba tumalewo accident ekyo tekisoboka mu nsi yonna tekiriyo. Wabula ekikulu kuzikendeeza.
We asked you on Facebook, Muloza, Zinintusa Mike says, reduce boda accidents, strict rules should be put in place. They have to wear identification uniforms. More emphasis should be put on the management of the respective stages so that whoever causes an accident is struck down and punished according to the traffic laws of Uganda. How Msajja Dukaku state. Prince Mike Muksa says we need to seriously start respecting these boda people and in return demand that they respect themselves and others as road users. The inferiority complex they are subjected to has contributed a lot to their irrational and chaotic behavior. Abantu ba boda tubajoga nnyo so nabo munnange bagamba why kasate bampa kitiibwa